Hi friends, and welcome back to another lesson with me. Today, we're going to be talking about something very important, and that's emotions, our feelings, right? So, I'm going to show you pictures of different types of feelings, and we're going to discuss each of those feelings. Now, before we get started, feelings are things that make us feel. So, if somebody pricks you, that feeling from somebody pricking you or hitting you or stepping on you, that is a feeling. When you are crying, that is caused by an emotion, which is a feeling. So everything that we do in our lives and every day is ultimately controlled by emotions and feelings. And how active you are is also controlled by emotions and feelings. So let's look at a few emotions or feelings that you may understand and that we all have. So the first one is happy. As you can see, she's smiling, her thumbs are up. When we're happy, we feel warm, right? When we're happy, we're in a good mood. Long story short, right? So happiness brings about positive energy and it puts you in a good mood. And when you're happy, you're smiling and you're laughing. These are all indications of happiness, right? Then we go on to anger. As you can see, he doesn't have much of a facial expression. His lips, these cartoon lips are straight, which is to show that he is angry. Anger usually is fueled by when there is a misunderstanding or somebody has done something to you. And what anger does is it literally changes the way our body and our face looks. Because now, can you see the difference between these two emotions? Look at her all happy and smiling. It's like there's a rainbow coming out of this picture. Then if you look at this picture, it's very different. It doesn't carry the same positive energy that the first picture carries because you're angry. Being angry takes a lot out of you. Hence why your body becomes all tensed up, which means it doesn't move easily, and your face is not happy, which means you're not smiling, right? Then we have scared. This happens sometimes when we don't understand something, or when something is just frightening, it's just scary. And usually this is the facial expression that we will all have. So when something scares you, it enlightens a feeling inside of you that just makes you feel uncomfortable. Okay? So when you don't feel comfortable, sometimes that's because you're scared. Right? Awesome. Let's move on. Then we have energetic. As you can see, she's smiling, her hands are up and her eyes are in a certain way to show you that she is packed with a ton of energy. Have you ever had a cold drink bottle that you took and you shook it and you opened it up and what happened? All the cold drink just exploded out, right? So when somebody's energetic, it's like they're a ball of energy. They have so much energy. Usually leads to talking fast, running fast, doing things fast, maybe even possibly being loud. People who are energetic are often very loud because they're very good at expressing that part of themselves. And being energetic can also be a sign of happiness. Can you see how in this picture she's smiling? And in this picture, she's smiling. Awesome. Now we're moving on to bad. So this is an emotion, right? Sometimes feeling bad can be feeling guilty. And these emotions come when you know you've done something wrong and you haven't owned up to it. You know that feeling you get when, let's say, you've broken a glass and you see your parents shouting at your sister or brother instead of you. then you have this bad feeling inside, and that feeling is called guilt, and it makes you feel bad. And this is what bad is, right? So anything that makes you feel bad, you need to change that. You either need to fix it or stop doing it, right? Awesome. Then we have good. This is when you're just average, you're okay. You're not angry, you're not sad, you're not energetic, you're not scared, you're not bad, you're not happy, you're just good. You're just okay, which is an emotion that a lot of people experience on a daily basis. So you're good every day, which means you're not too happy, you're not too sad, you're not angry, you're not bitter, you're just okay, right? When you wake up in the morning, you're just okay. When you're eating cereal and you become full, you're just good. You're okay. Awesome. Then we move over to our second last one, which is sad or unhappy. This feeling usually comes when we have had someone in our lives that's no longer there. So maybe if somebody in your family has died, or you lost a pet, or even you lost an item or a picture that means a lot to you. That feeling you get, that's called sadness. That's the opposite of happy. Hence why we have unhappy, and then here is happy. So sadness is not something that you should always feel, but it is normal to feel it. Okay? So like I said, it's that feeling you get when you've lost something or someone you deeply love. That is called sadness. And last but not least, surprised. So this is the feeling you usually get when you wake up in the morning on your birthday or on Christmas and there are presents under the tree and you need to open them. That look or that feeling, because you don't know what's inside the box that's wrapped. And that is when you're surprised. Or when you see someone do something that you never expected to see them do, you can also be surprised. Awesome. Now that we've gone over all these emotions, it's very important for us to understand that it is normal to feel all these emotions. Maybe even sometimes you feel more than one emotion at once. Maybe you could be sad, bad, and scared all at the same time. Or you could be energetic, surprised, and happy at the same time, right? It is totally normal to feel any one of these emotions. Don't ever stop yourself from feeling, and don't ever stop yourself from talking about how you're feeling, because usually that helps the feeling. And I'm talking about when you're sad, when you're angry, when you're scared, when you're feeling bad. These are all emotions that when you feel them, you need to let the next grown-up around you know that you are feeling this so that they can help you understand it a little bit better. And when you understand it a little bit better, it goes away. That is the answer to feeling angry, scared, sad, unhappy, or bad. The minute you talk about it, you understand it, that means that now you can deal with it and feel happy again. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for listening to me and noticing that all your feelings matter, and it is normal to feel more than one thing at once, and that when you are feeling something that makes you uncomfortable, you should discuss it so you can get back into a space where you're comfortable and positive. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me on this talk about emotions. See you again next time. Bye.